We're going to start this video broken down on the side of the A55 coming back from Anglesey.
Cheers.
Currently parked there because the engine decided to tell us, stop what you're doing, we're overheating. So we're there. Hopefully there's enough room there for a recovery truck to come in. And hopefully it's not like the last time we broke down and he turned up with a tape measure and went...
What did he do?
Which was literally in the middle of nowhere in the Lake District. Yeah, that was fun and games, I can tell you that. So, yeah, we then changed recovery company, and we're now with Green Flag. Yeah, that'll be us in the next half an hour. Hey, one thing, when the cars go past, it does whoosh, doesn't it? The recovery drivers just rang.
Yeah.
You don't know any of this. So we're in Llandudno right now. Well, yeah. It's not far from Llandudno.
Oh, we're in Conway.
No, Llandudno.
Oh, okay.
That's just over there.
Okay.
So the recovery company who are recovering us are in Llandudno.
Yeah.
He's just dropped the... he's literally just finished work. He's had to come back out now to recover us.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's just picked the... gone back and picked the vehicle up from Knowsley. Where's Knowsley, babe?
By us.
Liverpool. Yeah. So the recovery company that's coming to get us...
I thought you said they were sending someone from like 4 miles away.
They're based in Llandudno. But where their recovery vehicles are based is in Knowsley, which is...
Makes sense, doesn't it?
30 minutes from our house.
20.
Oh, the saviour is here! Whoop, 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 whoop! Right, let's go and see what's going on. Well, there she is. She's about to go up that thing. Oh dear, Pop. There she goes. Well, we've got to get home and fix it. Right, back home now. I am recording all this on my phone. I don't know why, just am. But back home, got home, no problem at all. And I must say, I've got to give total and utter thanks to Green Flag. We've been with a couple of companies. We got stuff with RAC when we broke down last time, and they were an absolute joke. Like literally were an absolute joke. They done nothing for us whatsoever. But Green Flag, within 2 hours of ringing or going on the app and putting the breakdown on, within 2 hours we were on the back of a lorry and we were on our way back home, and that is just unbelievable. So right, what have I found out? So having a look underneath the engine, now this bit now is throwing me, and I don't know, I genuinely don't know what's going on, but I'll show you. So engine was running fine, sounding great. The level, you can see the water level there is right at the top. Now, when I started the engine, the water was on the max level, but as the engine is running, the water is rising into the reservoir. I don't know whether there is a block in a pipe. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on. It seems like the water is not running around the system, but it's getting dragged through and put into here. Right, the man who knows has come. He's currently plugged R2D2 into the van, and hopefully that's going to help.
I was opening one of those, you know, the secondary pumps, the electrical ones.
Yeah.
I was opening one of them, was never it might have. Usually they bring up a code, but at the moment there's no codes in it. Right,
so we've ordered that part there, that pump. That pump does seem to be working, by the way, but we may as well change it to eliminate it. Just taking the top radiator hose off, which is there, flushed that all out. I'm going to take the bottom one off, which is this one here, which is that one there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the hose pipe through this one here. So run the hose pipe in there, flush the whole radiator system out, because we do think there's a block. Yeah, we think there's an air block or something like that. So a bit weird, but that's all we can try. Sean's just been out, he's pressure tested the system, we pushed the water back down, but there's something stopping it from going around the whole system. We still don't think it's a head gasket, but we will find out. But yeah, apparently those pumps at the back there, they are a common problem. Which is this pump here, it's your secondary pump. You've got one there, and then you've got another one which is like down there somewhere. So yeah, ordered one of them, that's coming today, and then we'll change that, and then we'll have a look at the one down there and see what that's doing. You can't really see it now, but all the pipes are back on. Got water in the reservoir, got pressure going in, and the pressure is not moving. Yes it is, because the bottom pipe's just come undone. So we obviously never put that on correct, did I? Don't even comment. Alright, just don't. Right, so we've got no further. Now, as Sean loves Harry Potter, what we're going to do now is, I think, he's brought like one of those, a potion. So I think we're going to magic it better with a potion, or just check that the cylinder head isn't fucked, basically. So let the science begin. Right, we can establish from that test that the head gasket has blown. Here we go. Here comes the fun bit. So, I've got to take the whole front end off, because we need to take off the cam belt. Even though the cam belt wasn't done so long ago, it's going to be getting changed again. Wonderful. So, I've got to strip the whole front of the van off, all the lights out, all the bonnet off, blah, 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 everything. The whole thing. Then undo some certain bits in the engine. It'll give us more space to work in the engine bay to remove things, because all this is in the way. So not really looking forward to this. Didn't want to be doing it, but it's got to be done. So one idea, a couple of spanners, a drill, on a sunny day. Alright, let's get to it. It's not a hard job taking the front of the van off, it just takes time and a very lot of patience. This part here, well, that took a lot of patience because it was clipped in and it didn't want to come off. But it did in the end. The lights come out nice and easy, there's a bolt top and bottom and the electrics in the back, and they're great. The front grille comes off, that's just 4 screws. That's great. The bumper has got these stupid little clips inside the wheel arch, which Neil ended up ragging out and losing his rag with. Couple of bolts on the front and that comes flying off as well. Dead easy. I even found a sponge, which was nice. Right, the housing for the radiator, well, ours have been repaired at some point and not done very well. You take all the pipes off the back which are connected to the engine, couple of bolts and it comes out. Ours is now unusable because I lost my rag with it, and yeah, it's in a couple of pieces. Gone and bought another one off eBay and I picked that up Sunday. Next thing was get the fan belt off, get the fan off, take a couple of the things off from around the fan where the fan was, take the housing off so we can get to the actual timing belt and go from there. This is going to sound a bit mad. A while ago, I was going to change the alternator. Probably do a separate video on it. But I'm kind of like, I've got the van into, I can get the alternator basically. Replacing it would probably be a good idea. Because holding the alternator on is, let's see, 1 bolt in there and 1 bolt here. And it's like, it's off, innit? another 300 quid. Does make sense to change it, doesn't it? I'm not just being a knob. No, I suppose it's off now, so. It's in a stupid place. Oh, we have movement. Yeah, it's literally hitting this pipe. If this pipe was out the way, you would get it out. One alternator off, which is good. That would have been an absolute dog to replace. I'm telling you now, it would have been a nightmare. So, right, that's been on since the day the van was made. Put a new one on, a bigger one. Just taking more things off, aren't I? Replace that, replace this, take that off, take this off. It's never going to stop. Literally never going to stop. Well, that was it. The main part which I'd done had all come off. It was just down to the gubbins now, which Sean from Scotland also was coming to give me a hand, as he was always going to come and give me a hand. I've never stripped an engine down this much before, and to be honest with you, I wasn't going to try now. Well above my pay grade, and not something that I was looking forward to. But Sean come round and give me a hand. We got all the top off, all the front off, where the timing belt is, that all got sort of set, and then the top cover come off, all these little bits and nubbins come off, and then it was my turn to then just take the bolt out from the head and then remove the head, which, to be fair, it wasn't a bad job. There was just a lot of cables, a lot of clips, a lot of screws, a lot of bolts. We had to take all sorts of things off. We had to take the table off the side. There was another thing on the back we had to undo, loads of stuff on either side and the front. And then, yeah, it ended up looking like that, and that was it. Basically, stripped down, head off, ready to get skimmed. Give it a bit of a clean. Oh, it's absolutely rotten. Right. This can go to the skimming place. They can do whatever you do to it. And then it's just a case of putting it all back together, and fingers crossed it works. So we need to get it sorted and go from there. Right, I'm done in now. I'm going in, and we will see what happens next. Looks a bit bare. Right, I'm going because I'm cold. It's late, and I'm done in.